this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. So my dolly friend Lillian wanted to see a video of my silicone babies getting changed, and then she also wanted to see the accessories that I have for my babies. And so what I thought I would do is show this video of some of the accessories that I have. So anyway, I wanted to get started with some of the larger things. So we have Benjamin Michael that is in the cradle. It's a rocking cradle. And he's got his elephant toy in there, and he's got one of the accessories also is a bottle. And then some other accessories that I have a lot of these little strollers, little tiny strollers that'll fit these babies, and I get them at Walmart. And I use them quite a bit when I'm setting up for a video, when I'm trying to show all of my dog collection and things, so they really come in handy. And then I also have this baby seat, and that you see in the middle there that Lorelai is lying in, and it is actually, it's not really a baby seat, it's a bathing seat, but I use it as a seat for the babies when I'm displaying them, or when I'm changing more than one, and I'll use that sometimes to put the extra baby in. So that comes in handy. I have several of those, but right now I only have one of them out. And then there's another stroller. And then, so for other types of accessories, I have shoes, of course. So here's my girls' collection of shoes, baby shoes. And the other side is filled as well with actually mostly things like booties and different kinds of shoes like that. And then next to that I have all the socks, and the socks are filled up on both sides. All the pockets are filled up. And there's the girls. And then for the boys, I have this holder that has all the boys' shoes in it. And as you can see, I have quite a few. And so yeah, I recently got the ones that Jan sent, and so they're in there. So thank you, Jan, for helping me to fill up my little boys' baby shoes. And then some different types of accessories are the bows, the clippy bows that I put on my girls. And these are not all of them. These are just ones that the colors that I use most frequently. But I have a ton of other bows, and I also have headbands. And so another type of accessory that I have for all my babies, for most of them, are their levies. And so you can see the UK boys, and they have their levies. Then you see Todd, and he's got his levy too, and there's his bottle. And then on the next shelf we have the girls, and they have some toys, their little cuddle toys. And let's see, there's a cuddle toy right there next to Sunny. So yeah, I mean, I have all kinds of different types of accessories for my baby dolls. I mean, to me, accessories are like the most funnest thing besides the doll. I don't usually use pacifiers with my babies, but so this little guy, Zach, he actually came with this pacifier. It's a clippy of like a soft teddy bear that has a pacifier that hanging from it. And I've always put that on him just because he came with it, and I thought it was the cutest thing. So then we have sweet baby James, and he's got his lovey. Then of course Mikey's got his Cookie Monster. Oh, I mean, sorry, his Elmo. Oops, I caught my own blooper that time, you guys. So So anyway, now I want to show you underneath the changing table. And so this is my changing table. I can't really, the window has too much light coming in it, but this is my changing table. And then underneath the changing table, I have these cute little Tootsies shoes that I love. They're the painted leather shoes. And then I have baby powder and baby cologne. These are all the brushes and the combs and the plastic bands that I use on my girls. And in the back, I have folded up. They're like the flannel receiving blankets. I really like those. And then I have Q-tips to clean them and clean their ears and eyes and things like that. And then there's some more toys back there. I love to use those duckies and floaty toys for in the summertime when I have them playing in the little pool. And then let's see, I think, oh, and then this little container is all the pierced earrings for the girls. And underneath that I have blankets. And I have quite a few blankets. I love blankets, and most of these blankets came with baby dolls that I adopted. So I love them all. Just can't ever see, getting rid of any of my blankets. That's my blanket collection. And then underneath here, I'm really sneaky, you guys, because I found one more area that I could hide stuff in or organize things in. And these are my big girl's shoes. And it's actually like an under the bed type of shoe organizer. But I thought, I have enough room underneath my changing table to put some more shoes. So these are my bigger girl shoes. And you might recognize some that you've seen on my girls before. And it zips right here on this edge. You can zip it all the way, goes all the way. And then, I can slide the shoes in, take them out, whatever. So, yeah, I mean, I try to find, I try to squeeze things underneath as much space as I can find because I have so many accessories, you guys. So anyway, that's all I was going to show you in the way of accessories. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be getting back to the video. So today I have Lorelai and I have Bethany, who are my full-bodied silicone babies. And 4 of my dolly friends wanted to see my silicone girls, and it was Lillian and Holly and Jacqueline and Lynn St. Jean. And so I wanted to show them because they have so many people requesting them. And Lil was the first one to request, and she had wanted to see both of them. So I just thought I would bring both of them on. But anyway, just for the sake of time, what I ended up doing was I changed Lorelai already into her cozy knit outfit that Lillian wanted to see the girls in. She said that she wanted to see them in warm knit outfits, and so that's what I did for Lorelai, and I'll be changing Bethany in just a minute. But so Lorelai is wearing her pretty sweet pink sweater and cute little cap. It's a knitted cap as well, or crocheted. And then she's got her pretty pink knitted booties on. And she's wearing a onesie that has a cute little mouse on it. And I thought she would look cute in this today. And I wanted to give you a few details of Lorelai. First of all, this is her birth certificate. And as you can see, I've had her since 2017. And so she is actually, I've kept her name Lorelai. She is the Lorelai Sculpted by Kyla Janelle. And she was painted, poured, and rooted by Kyla Janelle. And so I really treasure her. And let's see, what else? So she's 8 pounds, 11 ounces. and she was born on July 22nd of 2017. And she's probably about, gosh, I didn't measure her. I think I have my, let me go ahead and get my measuring tape out. I usually keep my measuring tape here because I always forget to measure. So I'm going to go ahead and put her down so that I can give you the correct measurement of this little cutie pie. And from her tip of her head to her toes, she's about 19 inches. So yeah, she's a perfect size silicone baby for me. She has rooted hair, and she has rooted eyebrows, and she has rooted eyelashes. And she's just about as perfect as any silicone baby I've ever seen. Just perfect. Of course, I'm prejudiced, right? She's my baby. Why? Of course. But I usually don't put caps on my silicone babies because their hair pulls out so easily. But this is a really loose cap. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just gently, I'm going to put her down here and gently take her cap off so you can see what her hair looks like. She and Bethany down here have the same color hair. So there she is. There's your hair. It's kind of got, now she's got hat head, so, but I have my handy dandy brush right here. We'll fix that all up. There she is. And I usually, when I don't have any kind of a head covering on her, I always put a bow on her. She looks so sweet with a bow, but I just really wanted to show you how nicely rooted she is. So there she is, you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and put her down here in the carrier, the baby carrier. And I'm going to talk about Sweet Bethany. Bring you up here. And the reason that I chose to dress Bethany rather than, dress Lorelai on camera is because my friend Lillian, she likes open-eyed babies, and so Bethany is my open-eyed silicone girl, and I wanted Lil to see my open-eyed girl getting changed today, and I'm also going to need to powder her. So let's go ahead and I'll put her down, and I'll give you her details. So this is Bethany's certificate, and Bethany is the artist proof. So she was the very first Bethany that Kyla Janelle made. She's also by Kyla Janelle. And she's a little bit bigger than Lorelai. She weighs 9 pounds, 2 ounces. And she was born on February 27th of 2017. So she was born first in February, and then Lorelai was born second in July. So Kyla Janelle was busy that year. But yeah, she's the artist proof. So she's really cool. Also, something interesting about Bethany is she has, Kyla had made real prosthetic human eyes for this sculpt. And so all of her Bethany sculpts have prosthetic eyes. They were made especially for this sculpt, and they're gorgeous. I'll try not to push the camera down as I show you her eyes. And she also has rooted eyebrows, and she has rooted hair. And Bethany is the one that I had added hair to in the back of her head, because the hair, by the time I got her, the back of her head had the hair had rubbed off, and so I put some more hair in there. And it was my first time rooting, and so it was really fun. But anyway, I'm going to show you what outfit I'm going to change Bethany into. Oh, here's her artist proof. That's her COA. Okay, so I wanted to sort of coordinate the girls. So what I'm going to do is, because Lorelai is wearing pink, I'm going to put Bethany into pink and gray. And so this is the top of the outfit, and I didn't have another suitable cap for her, but this one has a hoodie, so I hope that's okay for you, Lil. The hoodie is really super cute. It's got ears on it, so I thought that would be cute on her, and it's nice and loose. And then the onesie is a cat, and so I thought it would be really cute because Lorelai has a mouse on hers, and I thought it'd be cute to have a cat. So we have cat and mouse going on. And then along with that, I'm going to be putting these gray leggings on. And then she's going to be wearing these mouse slippers. These are handmade. Aren't they darling? And then underneath the slippers, I always like to put socks on to pad them up a bit. And so here's two little cat faces to go underneath the mice. So we have cat and mice all over the place. This is just really fun for me today. I also want to show you a trick that I use for dressing my silicones. And but let's go ahead and get started with getting this little girl undressed. And I also I display them on satin. This is a satin pillow, and this helps prevent the hair from tearing out, you know, when they're laying on it. Like when you pick them up and put them back down, it's very gentle on their heads. Let's see, I'm trying to get it to where the camera's not so light. Okay, so let's, I'm going to go ahead and take her little pants off. This is a cute outfit too. It's a little reindeer. Very seasonal, really cute. So, gosh, I guess what I can do is I can tell you about my my shopping trip yesterday. My husband and I did our every 2 or 3 week shopping, and we went into town. And I have to say, I'll tell you first what happened was on the way. Gosh, the weather was so crazy. It was, you know, it started out like kind of cloudy, rainy, and then it went into like the sun came out, and then the sun went down, and it started like kind of snowing, and then we got some sleet. And I mean, it was that way all day. Fortunately, we were in the shops all day long, all afternoon long. There's the little reindeer. Isn't that darling? She looks cute in that. But anyway, while we were inside the shops, we didn't have to worry about the weather. And the funny thing too is that whenever we came out of the shops, it was like, you know, before we went in, it would be raining or whatever, and then when were get ready to get out of the car, it would be like the weather would turn okay for us to be able to get into the store. So anyway, that was kind of different, but I was very grateful for that. And I'll tell you what, it was a super windy day as well. So that made it kind of a challenge when we were going in and out of the stores. But anyway, another thing that I was going to say is that our governor of West Virginia, let's see, what day is today? Wednesday? I think it was late last week that he mandated masks inside public buildings. And so, you know, my husband and I have been wearing masks anyway because, you know, of the virus. But there's some people that they just aren't wearing them, and you know, they're affecting other people that way. And you know, but anyway, that's always been upsetting for me when I'm wearing a mask and I'm trying to protect myself and other people, but then there's people that just absolutely won't, you know, wear a mask. But anyway, so what happened was our numbers started going up. So our governor mandated that inside public buildings you must wear a mask, and the store owners must comply, and they must make their their patrons comply. So anyway, like we went to Walmart. One of the stores we went to was Walmart, and right inside the store, Walmart had a person standing there making sure that everybody had their masks on. Because what would happen is if a store didn't mandate that, their patrons wear a mask and force it, our governor said that police force would be used. Like if a store owner was having trouble with a customer that way, that they could call the police and have the police enforce it. So anyway, throughout my whole shopping experience we went to Walmart and Aldi. I only saw one person without a mask on, and that was at Walmart. And of course, if a person's not wearing a mask, it might be because they have breathing problems. And so I have to keep that in mind too, by the way, because those people aren't mandated to wear a mask. If they have a breathing problem, then they don't need to wear a mask. And because some people do have trouble breathing, and then putting a mask on is even worse, So I understand that. I mean, it's just so crazy out there right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and wanted to get her. She has such pretty eyes. My goodness. I'll go ahead and turn her this way. Turn her over. And we'll do her back. Usually I powder my babies, my silicones, before I dress them, because it's just so much easier. The clothes slide on so much nicer. And the powder that I'm using is a simple cornstarch baby powder that I got at Dollar Tree. I know that there are better powders out there, the silicone powders. I have yet to get some. I've been tempted to get some, but anyway, I haven't done that yet. And I don't know. I mean, I really like how this powder works too. So, and the silicone powder is more expensive. I guess if I don't use it that much, honestly, I don't dress my silicones that much, and so it wouldn't be a big deal for me to get the more expensive stuff that works really well, and then because I wouldn't be using it. So here I wore navy, you guys, and not even thinking that I would be powdering today. Yep, that's just me. That's how I roll, that is just how I roll. So if you see powder all over me, then you just know that I'm a silicone mommy. So let's turn her back around. I'm going to get a little excess off of her. I'm going to put her onesie on. So yeah, I wanted to talk about one of the things that happened that just really blew my mind and surprised me in a good way yesterday while we were shopping at Walmart, So because of this government mandate, people are starting to hoard again. And I don't know why people decide to hoard just because, they need to wear masks. But anyway, I'll get back to that in a minute. I wanted to show you my trick. So what I do is, because I want the whole arm covered when I go to put a long sleeve on, I'll take this. This is just like a baggie, like a sandwich baggie. And I dump a little bit of powder in it. Close it up. And I don't have to do this every time I use the baggie either. There's usually powder residual left inside. So yeah, I just close it up and then I shake it around and, and then what I do is I make sure that I fold the baby's fingers down and correctly, not all askewed, but fold them down correctly. And I'll show you how easy the sleeve goes on. Watch this. So, I mean, it just slips right on. And then I have the, you know, the sandwich baggie that I can hold on to while I get the rest of the onesie down the arm. And then look at this, you guys. Just slips right off. So anyway, I thought of that trick. You know, I thought of that trick after I got these girls, because it was just so difficult to put long sleeved onesies or whatever on them. And I also do the same thing with their legs and their feet, because I mean the baggie goes all the way up the arm, see, and you just poke it in there. It slides right over the fingers. No damage to the silicone, no damage to the fingers. Pulls right up. And then it slips right, whoop, it's caught on something. Slips right, oh, I was holding on to it, it slips right out. So that is a trick that I wanted to show you. But anyway, I wanted to get back to my story, and long story short, so so people are hoarding again, and so I needed to buy toilet paper and paper towels, and you know, I haven't been stocking up or any of that stuff, because all of that stuff has been available to us every week or every couple of weeks when we go shopping. Well, anyway, so we went through the toilet paper aisle, and there's absolutely nothing left on those big huge shelves. Everybody had taken them. Everybody, they were gone, you know. So as we were walking, you know, back out of the aisle, I told my husband, I go, man, if I had known that you know, this is going to happen, I would have, you know, got extra toilet paper. I was, you know, I hadn't been getting extra. And anyway, so I walked out of the aisle, and my husband was kind of following behind me. And I heard this lady talking to my husband. So I turn around, and they're both looking at me like that she had asked a question, you know, and I hadn't heard what her question was. So I wasn't sure what they were asking, and then so my husband said, oh, she's asking, do you know, she had like a big thing of toilet paper. I think it was like a 12 roll toilet paper in her basket, and they were asking me, did I need that toilet paper, because she said she would love to let me, you know, buy it, because she had about 8 or 9 of those packages at home. So I thought, oh my gosh, that was just so over the top nice. Are you kidding me? And I didn't know why. I mean, I'm thinking that she probably, I didn't say this very loud. I was just saying it to my husband. You know, I just said, well, if I had known, you know, now what am I going to do? That type of thing, you know. And she stopped my husband and said, hey, you know, I have more at home. Would you like this package of toilet paper? And so they asked me that, and I said, oh, are you sure? You know, it's like a shock. And so she was such a kind lady. So whoever you are out there, thank you so much for having such a giving spirit. Gosh, so yeah, I took the toilet paper. I paid for it, of course, but yeah, I wouldn't have had any toilet paper. So anyway, I guess I need to be aware now of not, you know, not running out, if not going down so low on toilet paper that I run out. So let me see. I think the way that these are made is the bow goes like this on the side. Yeah, I'm sure of it. Little side bow. There we are. That's really cute. I'll show you a close-up in a minute. Excuse me, in a minute. So yeah, well, I was when I was shopping, I got our Thanksgiving dinner, and I got, you know, a big old over a 20-pound butterball turkey. Butterball turkeys were on sale. For those of you that know about butterball turkeys, they're like, you know, the best turkey in the world, supposedly. I've never I've never bought one in all my years of cooking because they're always so expensive, you know, and so I always go for the cheaper ones. And so I get to try out a butterball turkey this year, which I'm really excited about. And I got such a big one so that I could have leftovers. That's always my plan, you know, to have leftovers. So I'll freeze up the extra meat, and you know, we'll use the turkey for salads or for you know, pasta and turkey, that type of thing. But yeah, so it was a good trip. You know, the weather wasn't so great, but you know, actually it could have been worse because we weren't driving. I mean, we weren't having to like load our groceries in bad weather. So I would say that all in all, we had a really good shopping trip. So anyway, I wanted to ask one of my dolly friends, let's see, let me get my list. Jasmine Ross, no, not Jasmine Ross. Jasmine Ross wanted to get a Q&A or get to know me tag, which I'm going to be doing for you, Jasmine, soon. But let's see, there's something else that I was asked. What else? Gosh, now I'm forgetting what I was going to talk about. I'll probably think of it. Let's see. But anyway, yeah, so, oh, let's see. I know what I was going to say. Okay, I just now thought of it again. So anyway, one of my dolly friends had asked for I didn't put it on my list, but I just remembered it. She asked for a demo, like a cooking demo type of thing for my when I do my Thanksgiving dinner. And so I'm thinking of doing that. And one of the things that I would like to do is the cranberry sauce, because I use the whole cranberries, and you know, it's a fun thing to make, and you can hear the pop, pop, pop when they're popping in the pan, you know. So anyway, I was going to ask, is there anyone else that would like to see me do something else besides the cranberries, along with the cranberries? I was thinking maybe, like, you know, prepare the stuffing and stuff the turkey, or green bean casserole. So anyway, let me know if you have any requests for that, or I'll just simply do the cranberries, because that's going to be fun. So I'm going to go ahead and comb or brush her hair, and what I did was I just squirted some baby hair conditioner on. She has mohair. I was really fortunate to be able to find mohair that matched her exact color. I mean, even, you know, the red tones and everything. I don't even know how I managed to do that, but I looked really long and hard, and so, yeah. So there she is, and I'm gonna, let's go ahead and put her hood up with the ears so you can see. Sounds like my husband just came in. I heard the door slam. But there's her hoodie, and I won't put a bow on her. I usually have a hair bow on her as well, but since she's wearing a hoodie, we won't need a hair bow. So there she is with her hoodie on and her pretty big blue eyes and her little kitty cat outfit. I'll go ahead and bring Lorelai back up again too, so you can see both of them together, the two sisters. There she is. Here we go. Yeah, Lorelai, I don't know if you can tell, but like I said, she's a little bit smaller. I'll go ahead and put her cat back on so they can have they can both have little head coverings to make them coordinate. So there you have it. I'll go ahead and let me see if I can bring the camera down so that you can see them. There they are. Cute as can be. Okay, everyone, that's all that I had planned for today. I hope you enjoyed my my tour with my accessories. One of these days, I'll be doing a whole nursery tour too, just so that you can see all the clothes and things that I have for my babies. But anyway, everyone, I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope that you're having a great day today. And until we meet again, bye bye.